Alright, you're with Al, and this is Chronicles of a Not Yet Champion Golfer. So, I just wanted to start the video by saying thanks to everyone that's watched, everyone that's commented recently on the videos, because at the end of the day, I'm just in my garage. Do you know what I mean? And I'm very lucky to have my garage, by the way, to be able to hit balls in here, because, to be honest with you, start of lockdown, I panicked a bit thinking, my game's going to go backwards here, you know, I'm not really going to be able to do that much, I'm going to be a bit limited, but honestly, I feel like my game's moved forward a lot, and a lot of that is thanks to the people that are watching and commenting, because it really motivates me to make the videos and actually be productive. Hold on. Getting emotional. Actually be productive with my practice because it's on camera. Yeah, I think that's made me much better at golf, I hope. I mean, I don't know, I've only been hitting it off a mat into a white curtain, but it'll be interesting to see when I get on the golf course. But yeah, I just wanted to start on an emotional level and say thanks to everyone. Today's Sunday, by the way, just to give you a bit of context on today's video. I'm filming this on a Sunday. I want to get into a little bit more performance-based practice, so hopefully, I don't know, we might get out on the golf course soon in the UK. I want to start preparing for that if I can. So I'm going to do a bit of a warm-up with the TRS. Then I'm going to do a 6-shot pitching challenge, distance control challenge from 50 yards to 100 on Trackman. It gives you a score out of 100, but it's going to give me a Trackman handicap as well. I'm setting a target that it needs to be better than +1. If it's not better than +1, because it's Sunday, right? Sunday's my day off training. If I don't get to +1, I've got to go and run a 5K, which I don't really want to do on my day off, really. And I don't enjoy running, so that's me pain. If I don't get it, that's me consequence. And actually, I want to go in and watch the end of the golf from Saudi. Dustin Johnson's leading at the moment. I think it's 9 holes to play or 10 holes to play. Funny enough, whenever Dustin's on, weird this, every time he comes on the screen, I shout at the screen and go, DJ! Like that. DJ! No idea why. DJ! DJ! So that's what I want to go in. I want to go and watch the end of the golf and shout that all afternoon. I always just build it up slowly. Partly because early on I don't want to whip myself with the TRS, but also just to feel the positions. Always feel that's a better thing. If you're trying to get something into your swing, always feel like it's better just to start really slow, feel the movements, always feel like it trains your nervous system what it feels like, what you're trying to do, and then build up the speed to get into your natural pace. Open the hips. Open the hips. Just to feel open. Bosh. TRS goes left. Club face stays out. Bang. If you want me to do a full video on TRS, actually explaining properly how I use it, let me know in the comments. Because I don't think I mean, I've used it in a lot of videos, but I don't think I've properly covered it. You know, like exactly how I use it. If you're interested, let me know, because I use it pretty much every time I work out. Pretty much every time I practice anyway. Good day of golf today, by the way. Got the Saudi, the end of that with DJ. And then Scottsdale. I mean, I say today, I know this is going out on a Tuesday, but then Scottsdale with Spieth was leading last time I looked, which should be some comeback, so I'm going to watch that later as well. Good thing with this now, when I first started using it, I was hitting myself all the time, and I really had to work hard, like consciously thinking about technique to make it not hit me. But now, because I've been practicing with it so much, it feels pretty natural. I don't actually need to focus on the technique side of things, which is great, because normally that's something that I struggle with. Like, I think about technique a lot, and the fact that it feels pretty natural, I can make a swing and it doesn't hit me when I make a natural move. That's where I feel like I've made progress. I didn't open the hips enough then. That has to start the move. There you go. As long as I'm relaxed, hips will open. If I tense, they tense up and I don't. Right, let's get on with the challenge before I fall over, because it's good, isn't it? On with the challenge. Sorry if I keep looking the wrong way, because I'll keep looking at the screen. I've got a habit of that. I need to look at the camera. Screen's there, I need to look at the camera. Look at the camera, DJ. Okay, so for this test, Trackman's gonna throw 6 random numbers at me, 6 random yardages. I've got to get it as close to that yardage as I can, carry distance, but also it takes into account the line that it's on, and it scores you on that out of 100. Really, anything over 80 is really good. And then at the end of it, it gives you your Trackman handicap, which is what I need to be better than +1, because I do not want to be going out running a 5K today. Like I said, my best on this is 88. Anything over 80 is good. Yardages are between 50 and 100. I'm going to be using me 54. It's a weird way to hold your wedges. I'm going to be using a 54 and a 58 Wilson PMPs. And I'll talk you through the shots as they go. First yardage, 72 yards. Actually, I did a video a while ago. I'll link it up here. And it was talking about having a go-to yardage and a go-to swing that you can repeat over and over again. So whatever that natural swing feels like, that'll go a specific yardage, something you can repeat. And for me, with my 58, that's 75 yards, and I swing at about 62 mile an hour is my sort of natural stock. I call it like a 3/4 shot. That's giving me 72 yards, so I just need to take 3 yards off that swing. Oh, what a start that is. Shouldn't get so excited early on, but 71.2 yards. Score of 99. Wow, I've never had 100. DJ. Next shot, 94 yards I've got now. Quite like that yardage as well. 94. I'm just taking a bit of time to calm down because I feel like my emotions have gone very high after the 99, so I'm just taking a bit of time. Shot 2 of 6. 94 yards. So I work a little bit on positions with my pitching. So 5 is hands at shoulder height. To 5 goes 90 yards with my 54. So I'm going to go 5 and a little bit more speed, a little bit longer in the follow through. Should get that yardage. Feel it. Not a great swing, that didn't open the hips. 99.3. No. Score of 79. Well, that brings you back down to earth, doesn't it? 81 yards. Using my 58. Like I said, that shot before that I like that is like 75 yards. Just add 5 yards onto that. A little bit longer, a little bit more speed. Go a bit, it's launched high, go a bit. Oh, sit down a bit. 82.5, yes, 93. So I'm currently on 90.3 halfway through. I'm very, very pleased with that. But here's where these tests are so good and why I'm so lucky to have borrowed something else. I'll borrow more stuff, me. But to have borrowed a Trackman, because you're under pressure all the time. One, because I'm on camera. I don't look like a knob on camera. And as well, it only takes one bad shot. You know, if I hit like one really bad pitch, and a bad pitch on this is maybe if you miss it by 10 yards, it's going to give you like a score of 50. It's going to bring your average right down because there's only 6 shots. You can't afford it. So although I'm on over 90 now, one bad shot could kill me off and I've got to go run a 5K. So I'm still, it makes me a bit nervous. Next yardage is 70 yards, by the way. Another 58. And I'm working on the same stuff. Same stuff with my pitching that I was with my full swing when I'm trying to get the launch down a bit by the handle going left and holding the club face square. I'll link that video up there as well from a couple of weeks ago. It's when I felt like I made my breakthrough. Right, 70 yards. I'm not feeling this. Right, feel it. What? 70 yards. Oh, go, 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 go. Yeah. I mean, it's not. Okay. 67.4 that went. It's a score of 89, so I'm in very hard on myself, but I knew you catch it like a little bit skinny, like not thin, but doesn't quite compress it, like a bit spinny. That's what that was like. I don't like that shot. Into wind, I feel like that just doesn't get the yardage at all. Fortunately, there's no wind in the garage, so it did. So, score was pretty good. 51 yards now. Oh, this is tricky actually, 51. This sort of number, probably where I've struggled a bit with in the past. And the main reason for me struggling with it is because I'd never used my lower half properly. So I'd always get a bit static with the lower half. And the hands would like flip it and the loft was really inconsistent. So I really need to feel like the lower half opens as I strike these shots. And it helps you just keep the club face stable, almost no manipulation of the hands through the shot. Oh, what? Left. 48.4 yards. It's only 2.6 yards out. It's 10 feet away, but only a score of 79. That's brought me below my best, 87.8 I'm on now. One shot to go. Oh, and it's given me 51 yards again. Right, come on, this is it. This is it. Actually nervous. I'm actually nervous. This is what I do it for, this. Tell you what I would like to see one day soon, is to do all this practice in the garage. I'd like to see a divot at some point, an actual divot. Because I've pretty much worn the mat out, like there's an actual dip in the mat now where I've worn it out. I would like to see a divot. Not one of them divots that like, how bad are those divots that like flap? And you get so steep and the divot goes flap and then I have to walk like 2 yards to hit your next shot, just absolute despair. Hey, who don't want to play the game again? I've been there a few times, actually. It's a good thought before you play your last shot, that. Sit down. Oh, a bit long, 54.5, 3.5 yards long. Score of 76 on that last one. Bit of disappointing finish, really, that. 85.8. Oh! See, I'm kneeling on the Trackman bag and I've just knelt on the zip, which isn't great for the knee, that. Score of 85.8. I've got to go in now, connect this to the internet so that it sends me the report, so that I know what my Trackman handicap is. And I'm really hoping it's better than +1, because after the last couple and a little bit disappointing shots, and then kneeling on the zip, the last thing I'd want now is run a 5k because I've got a zip imprint in the middle of my kneecap. So I'll go in and check these scores out. Please be better than +1. DJ! Yes! +5 or better. Score of 85.8, +5 or better. You can tell I really didn't want to go for a 5k. I mean, run a 5k would probably do me good, but I really don't enjoy the running, to be honest. It's funny because I get so hard on myself sometimes if I don't hit it really close. But looking at these results, average over those 6 shots was 9.6 feet. Made up with that, I'm holing. I would hope to hold probably 50% of those putts. If you give yourself that opportunity on the golf course, from those sort of pitching distances, if you get up and down 50% of the time, then that's very good stats from that. I'm not talking up and downs because around the greens, but from 50 yards to 100. You know, I've got to be happy, and I've got to be happy because I get to go and see DJ. Now, I just wanted to do a bit of practice, show you what I'm doing as a bit of a test. Like I said, it is a bit limited in the garage, and I genuinely can't thank everyone enough for the support. The channel seems to be growing, and that is thanks to everyone that's been watching. So yeah, genuinely really want to say thanks for everyone's support and just generally being sound. You know, I enjoy sitting there on a Wednesday morning replying to the comments. Some of them are very funny as well, actually. It was very funny the other week on Biff Small Clothes. I enjoyed that. I'm off to go and watch DJ. Say that a few more times. Probably going to go shout it about 15 more times at the screen now. No real reason. Like, it's not like I'm a massive fan of DJ or anything. I like him, but, you know, I just shout that every time. I've got other names for players as well. Like, I don't call Brooks Koepka. I call him Hooks Koepka. No idea why. Again, literally no reason. I really need to get out and make some flappy divots at some point, really, because I think I'm slowly losing the plot. Thanks for watching. Oh, wait. Sorry, always forget this bit. If you could like the video and subscribe, it'd be very much appreciated. Thanks for watching. See you next Tuesday. DJ!